Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video we're going to take a look at Aussie US dollar as the price could be on a pullback phase on the larger time frame trend. So what do I mean by that? Well, we can see I'm on the weekly time frame here and that price has traded to the downside. We can see that the market has made lower lows and lower highs for some time now, and we came into the key level around about the 6200 area, which was this previous high, and the market has bounced. As the market has bounced, it's made us look and say, well, is price now in a retracement phase of our overall larger time frame trend? Now the trend is to the downside. We can see that price is making those lower lows and lower highs, and recently we've been in that really strong impulsive phase to the downside. However, now it looks like we're in the retracement phase. Now, when price does this, I like to look for areas where that retracement phase could come to an end. And you can see here the 0.67 handle could be an area where price finds some resistance. The reason being is if I go all the way over to the left-hand side here, you can see that price found support here in the past, a little bit of resistance, little bit of support. So is price going to come all the way to this area here and then continue the larger time frame trend, or is it going to break through at that point and start heading back to the upside? Well, the dollar's come under a little bit of pressure lately because lots of Fed members talking about the potential for the Federal Reserve to hike less aggressively. Not only that, there's been some news recently about China selling a lot of their US debt as well. So that has also created this dollar weakness move. And if that is to continue, we could see price coming into that 0.67 handle. Now, if I go down to a lower time frame, what we would expect on this move to the upside, let me just take the ray off of that, is for the 4 hour to be making higher highs and higher lows. The reason I know that is because if I grab and move that to the previous pullback or retracement phase and go to the 4 hour time frame, if I zoom back in a little bit, sorry, let's just move over to this area, you can see that price forms a double bottom, it breaks trend, it makes higher highs and higher lows. Okay, it tries to break trend, tries to create new lows. It does to a certain extent, but can't continue to push lower. It then continues to make higher highs until it comes into that key resistance area before then we see a drop lower. So price is making higher highs and higher lows. That's the key takeaway from this retracement phase. Now, if I go back, the previous Aussie US dollar move that we looked at, if I can just get rid of this, was the fact that price consolidated, moved to the downside. So what we talked about was the potential for it to consolidate, break to the downside. But the break to the downside didn't come. Price instead found support at this counter trend line support. You can see here multiple supports through there. Price then traded through the highs at 0.6400. Now this is where we said if price was to trade through that level, then we're probably going to have to reverse our bias, and that's what I think we've got to do now. I think price is now starting to make its way back to the 0.67 handle. So if we are going to follow the rules of the previous retracement phase, then we should still create higher highs and higher lows. Now that higher low may come into effect at the 0.64 handle because that is an area where price found some resistance in the past before trading through it quite aggressively. So if price was to come back down to the 0.64 handle, we could see buyers step back into the market at this point, with targets being previous highs at the 0.65 handle. If price was to trade through that, that's when I think we could get to the 0.6700. So Aussie US dollar on that pullback phase on our weekly time frame, creating a bullish trend on the 4 hour time frame. If that bullish trend on the 4 hour time frame continues, we could see price hit the 0.67 handle. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.